What's up guys, I'm Examator and today we will be reviewing the phone I've been using quite some time. I like it, I might have this phone the entire year or something, and it's the OnePlus 6T right in my hand. As you can see, the wallpaper is already changed, so I've been using it, but without wasting much time, let's get straight into the review. So here we have it guys, the box itself, the OnePlus 6T, newest version, and let's just start unboxing it right away. So you do need a sharp tool to get the plastic off. It is pretty much, we don't need that. So there's to take off the safety or whatever it's called. And the box is pretty much the drop down ones that the Apple have, so if you have encountered those, you might already have seen that. And that's the phone right there itself. We'll look at it later. First thing down here is pretty much the case that it comes with. So the paperwork and the case, the see-through case, which is pretty standard nowadays. And there's the pocket kind of system that OnePlus has, giving you all the paperwork in there. Get that away. It's the invitation letter, which if you peel this off, is, I believe it is a letter from the, yep, it's letter from Pete, the guy who is owning OnePlus itself. If you want to read it, just pause it. Not gonna worry about it anymore. The inside, which is the fast charging cable, which is even better than the last time. The fast charging block, and the new thing we have this year is sadly the USB-C to headphone jack, as OnePlus doesn't have a headphone jack anymore. So pretty much all you do, let's take off every sticker. And also OnePlus this phone comes with a screen protector on it, because it helps the new in-screen fingerprint that it came with. And it's pretty much regular stuff. And this is the mirror black color that I have. As you can see, it's like mirror black. There's also a midnight black, which is kind of goes to a gray kind of thing. You can call it space gray for the iPhone if you've seen that. And let's start it. And there we go. OnePlus logo starting. Get this away. There it is guys, the phone itself. Now, without wasting much time, let's get straight into the review. So from now onwards, I'm going to rank every product that I receive. So for any product that's a phone, I'm going to rank them in 5 categories, which are going to be build quality, specifications of the phone, the software, user friendliness, and overall. So without wasting much time, let's get straight into it. So first of all, looking at the build quality, this thing is amazingly made. It's got Gorilla Glass 6, the new ones on the back and the front, and just because it's a glass all over the phone, it's gonna be a fingerprint magnet. If you can see right there, it's gonna be a fingerprint magnet, as I told you. So it also comes with a case provided with it, with this case, so you can just use that, or you can just get a D-brand skin and like go on with that. But it's a fingerprint magnet, I would say that. It's got the aluminum sides over here, got the USB-C port, and it looks to be 2 different speakers, but I think it's all the same with just a cut in the middle. On the side, OnePlus comes with the scroll things which you can move. It's like their textured keys, the regular power key, and the volume up and down rocker. Not too much off going on over here, but I would say this is a pretty lightweight but a definite great build quality itself. For category 2 specifications, the OnePlus 6T I own is the $580 US dollar version, which is pretty much Snapdragon 845, the newest that comes in all the Note 9 and S9 Plus, Google Pixel 3. So that's the standard. It also came in OnePlus 6. It's just a carried out form to 6T. The other thing is the 8GB RAM, which is pretty much an overkill, I would say, but 8 gigs on a phone is too much if you don't have any kind of usage of it. So like if you're trying to game on a phone, you might want 8 gigs depending on the type of game you run and what kind of game you go for at the time. But 8 gigs of RAM is not a must. It also comes in a 6 gig RAM phone, which is a slightly lesser price, $550. So for $30, if you're getting 2 more gigabytes of RAM, go for it. It's all on you, but my opinion says go for it. So the new things this year that separates or distinguishes the OnePlus 6T from the OnePlus 6, its predecessor, are basically 2 new things: the teardrop notch and the in-screen fingerprint sensor. So the new and best thing I talked about is the teardrop notch of this phone, and as you can see, it looks so subtle on here. Just take the iPhone notch and this notch. Look at the difference. And I'm not a notch fan, so this is the only reason I didn't buy the iPhone. This, on the other hand, same thing as the iPhone, Snapdragon 845. I don't know if it compares to the 812 chip, but the same Snapdragon 845 thing, and it's also the same recognizer or the face recognition thing, which goes like the iris and the face scanner, so it's also pretty secure. So Samsung notch or Samsung doesn't have any notch yet, but iPhone notch or the OnePlus notch, it's your choice. The other great thing is the in-display fingerprint sensor. As you can see over here, there's no fingerprint sensor, but that's the in-display one. So if I clip my hand on it, it opens up right away. So let's try that again. It does have a delay due to the animation that it plays. You cannot remove that. The fastest I've seen is the face unlock, which, let me show you right here. Let me move this a little bit. I'm gonna be straight on the phone, so as you can see, it's on the ambient display, same like the always on display for the Samsung. So it has the AMOLED screen, it's a pretty big screen, just enough to be the Samsung S9 Plus, bigger than that. So here it is, and I'm gonna hit the button, and you aren't gonna see that it's just gonna skip the lock screen itself. It's not gonna open this. So here, 3, 2, 1, go. As you can see, I'm gonna skip it again. It's just because the camera is coming in between, it's doing that. But if I see it over here, there you go. So it takes like a 1 second display time. So if it's right in front of you without any hand or any kind of object intrusion, then this thing opens up as fast as that. You saw it right there. So going into the software specs, you go into the settings, about the phone. So it's got the Snapdragon 845, it's got the 8GB RAM plus 128GB ROM, the camera, which is the 16 plus 20 dual megapixel dual camera, which I'm gonna show it to you in a second. It's the Optic AMOLED 6.41 inch display, and it's got the Android version, which is the Android Pie, Android 9 coming in its stock. So if you buy this phone right now, you're gonna get the Android Pie version, and the Oxygen OS, which is running with it, which is said to be the cleanest Oxygen or the cleanest Android UI you can ever experience, and I am a fan of this UI. It's just too good. So regarding the user friendliness, you know that Android has always been a user friendly experience to the guys. Rather it being you getting a really good UI itself, or you can customize it to be a totally different phone. You can even load in the iOS UI on it and like make it look like an iPhone. Works like an iPhone. It's your choice, which would give the Android, just because OnePlus 6T is the Android experience with the Oxygen OS, which is the best, I would say, in the market right here, I would give this phone 100% on a user-friendly basis. So the OnePlus 6T has got the 20 plus 16 megapixel dual camera setup on the back of the phone and a 20 megapixel camera on the front of the phone. It's got a really good color spectrum when it comes to the photo itself, due to the software that the OnePlus is developing and improving every now and then. It's also got the thing that's been copied from Google Pixel 3, which is the night mode, which is called the Nightscape on the OnePlus 6T. And as you can see over here, I'm gonna tell you that the light you see near the mailbox is 50 feet away from the mailbox, and it definitely doesn't look like it. So this phone's also gonna really perform well under low light conditions itself. That'll be it for now, guys. I would recommend this phone to anyone who's on a budget or not on a budget. It costs $580 US dollars for me, which is the 8 gigabit RAM plus 128 gig version. But the starting price is $550 plus tax, which is going to be the 6 gigabit RAM version with the 128 gigabit as the storage. Pay $30 more or not is your choice. I'm going to leave that to you. But I'm going to strongly recommend you go for the $30 extra, pay for the 8 gigabit version. It might last you longer. Keep showing the love you guys are always showing, because you guys are killing it nowadays. Like if you love the video, subscribe if you found it useful to you. Till then, I'm Examators, and I'll see you the next time.